So this is Ozark, and I don't know if you can tell, but she's very pregnant, and she's about to have a baby any day now. So this is my show mare that I trained last year and showed all year. One day, we looked out the window, and our stud had gotten out with all of our mares. And it was only like he got out for like 30 minutes maybe. And by the time we seen him, and we went out there, we got him, we were like, there's no way any of them got bred. Well, it turns out she did. And so she's due any day now. And we thought we'd do a little update video before she had her baby. So she's got a good udder going now. Stand there. There we go, good girl. So usually right before they go, their udder softens and they get little wax tips on their teats. And she hasn't got that yet. It's pretty big and inflated, but it's not softened yet, and she doesn't have any wax tips or anything. So I don't think she'll go tonight, but she's getting close. And then her back end is sunk in a little bit around her tailbone. You can see how it's kind of pushed up a little bit, and her butt's gotten real soft back here. When she walks, it's jiggling and stuff, and it just jiggles a lot just from me tapping on it. Another thing with her, some horses it's not quite as obvious, but she had looked really tiny her whole pregnancy, and like in the last 2 days, her belly has dropped, and it's just a tremendous difference. She looks a lot bigger now, and her belly's way low down. It was up here where she was carrying it was higher. It's dropped way down low, and it's gotten real big and full looking now down there. So she's getting pretty close. I'd guess she'll go for sure within the next week.
There we go.
As you can see, she's my buddy pretty much.
Oh, she got an itch.
Oh man.
Pause.
Come on. That is such a good girl. Yes, ma'am.
She loves Becca.
Yeah. Good girl.
Okay, so what's your prediction? When's the baby coming?
Maybe, I'm thinking it's Tuesday today, so I'm thinking probably within the next 3 days, so maybe by like Thursday or Friday. She could go a little longer than that, but that's my guess.
Okay, you guessed Friday, I'm guessing Thursday night.
I said, yeah, Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, Thursday night. I mean, it could be tomorrow though.
It could
She's
be
looking
tomorrow
close.
night. She's really close.
As soon as we see her milk bag like get bigger, then it's like a go, it seems like.
It's already like popping out back here and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just,
JR guesses Sunday.
we'll see.
We will see. Okay. Wish Ozark good luck. And Becca. Becca says she's going to camp out here. We'll see if that actually happens.
Hi, everybody. Becca's mare is showing some sign that she might go tonight. Do you see that wax on the ends of the teats? That's a sign. Let me go to the other side. Tailbone's extended out. So that's a sign that foaling's imminent. You can also see where it's dripped on this ankle, and that's real sticky. Where's my hand? That's real sticky and gooey. Now that waxing can be up to 36 hours ahead of time, but in my experience, it's usually when they wax up, they go that night because they like giving birth at night. It's just a predatory prey evolutionary trait that seems to happen more often than not. So, let me give you an update of what's happening. The mare was having an instinct to go hide and, find a thicket to have her baby in away from the herd. So she kept pawing at the panels and rearing up, trying to get out. It's the first one that we've had do that in a long time, but I've seen it before. And Becca just went down there and sat down and started talking to her horse, and her horse loves her so much that the mare has calmed down, has even laid down, and started looking for a place to lay down and give birth, and stopped fussing trying to get out since Becca's talking to her and calmed her down. And I'm laying out here on the porch watching them. Very pretty. So just a few minutes after Becca went down there, the mare completely calmed down and found her a comfortable spot to lay down. And if you would have been watching before, I didn't get it on film, she had tried to climb through the fence, over the fence, tried to get the gate open. And this really shows the bond and how much that horse loves and trusts Becca. Because without Becca there, she just did not want to have that baby there. And her whole demeanor has changed. I can read horse body language very well from my lifetime of experience. And this mare went from a nervous wreck, wanting out for her instinct to go hide, from the herd and hide from predators, to, oh, Becca's here, I'm safe. I'm going to lay down and have my baby. So I'm going to let this progress just a little bit further along with it just Becca and her down there. And then me and Emery will go down there because since the mare was more comfortable with Becca around, I know she'll be more comfortable, or she's going to be fine with me and Emery around too. Probably prefers us be there than to be alone, because obviously when she was alone, she was nervous. Now, it looks like it's time for me to go wake Emery up.
So everything is going really well. Ozark is pushing really hard. Both those front feet are out and everything's looking good. Right here, Ozark gets up, and she actually did a couple little circles that I don't show, and then she just laid back down on her opposite side. She's just positioning herself better. Movement can help move the foal on out, and that's exactly what she did, and she went right back to pushing. Right here you can see that the foal's nose is about to push through. So one of the foal's legs was bent back, pulled back just a little bit, and it looked like she was having some trouble, might be tearing a little bit, and we just experienced that with Swix, and we didn't want that to happen again. So Becca went on in and gently put some pressure on that leg, pulling down really gently, and just as she had a contraction, she pulled that leg straight, which would then straighten that shoulder out so Ozark could push the foal on through with a lot more ease. She also went ahead and pulled the sack open and pushed it off the foal's nose. And a lot of people might not like this, but years back JR did have a foal die from inhaling before the sack was torn. And we've had a lamb die that way too. So it's pretty rare, but it does happen, and we're right there. So we just took the precaution and went ahead and did that. And Becca right here is just pulling the sack back off its face a little bit and just making sure that the nostrils and mouth are clear. And I also want to mention our daughter Rebecca. She's only 15 years old, and she went right in there and helped the mama, helped her horse Ozark deliver that foal, and didn't question it or anything. And we were really proud of her. She did a really good job.
It is a dark sorrel, Becca. Dark. It's got a star. Hi, baby. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Good job, Mommy.
So Ozark was pretty exhausted. She worked very hard getting that baby born, and she laid there for quite a few minutes before she started moving around. The foal was wiggly and squirming, and she was trying to stand up right off the bat, so Becca went in there and took off the stack the rest of the way to free up her back legs so she could get them under her, and then she also wanted to check and see if it was a boy or girl.
That's crazy. What?
No, it's a girl.
What? Becca, this is awful. It's a girl. What, Becca? God.
It's a girl.
Oh, just like Mommy. Oh, that was the worst check ever.
Well, I thought it was a boy because I didn't see if it had a butthole or not. And then, or not a butthole, but
Mm-hmm.
So this little girl was determined to stand up very quickly, and I think she got up within 20 minutes of being born. Super fast.
Good job. 12:44. Oh, goodness. They did. I think.
So right here, you're gonna see Ozark pawing at her foal a little bit, but she's not being mean to her. She's just encouraging her, telling her to get up. So what you see hanging out of Ozark is her placenta or afterbirth. And right here it releases and fully comes out.
There, the placenta went.
There goes the afterbirth and placenta. Came out. That's good. It all looks, it's full too in total.
I put them in the pack room. I know, be careful.
So Ozark was pretty sweet. She's pretty smart mama, really good mama, especially for her first time. And she kept encouraging the foal to go nurse and pushing it back towards her a little bit. It was really sweet to watch. The foal right off the bat was moving around a whole bunch, so we gave Ozark some grain thinking it may keep them in one spot there and the foal might have a little bit better chance to nurse, but she didn't. She just moved right off. She wanted to move around, explore, and then she started running, wanting to play already. We couldn't believe it. To see something that was just in the womb a few minutes ago to running around and playing already was really incredible to watch. She did eventually latch on and start nursing though, and that's always just a relief to see.
Oh, like for 20 minutes and you got 2 different mares selling.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Her throw that leg out? Good Lord. Wow.
Oh my gosh, baby, this baby is a character.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
never seen one like this.
She's gonna be fun, Becca.
Oh my God.
I'm getting a little worried.
Me too.
Look at it go at the reach. Boink. You tell him, Mary. Plus, the dad's name is Bob. If anybody watches Bob Ross paint, he says, happy little accidents, dear, happy little accidents. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I have never seen a foal cover this kind of ground and play and kick.
She saw Becca. Oh, baby loves Becca too. Look at her crooked star.
She's already jumpy. That's so funny. Oh, look at her tiny head. Her nose is so small.
Oh. That was cute. Yeah. Now he's going to kick you.
Yeah, she does kick. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart.
Okay.
So right here, Jared's gonna weigh the foal, and I think he had guessed she would weigh 82 pounds. Becca was saying the upper 70s, like 77 or something, and then I was thinking maybe 68. But let's see who's right.
You're gonna.
Let it run over here before you lift it.
Okay.
What's your guess on its weight, Jared?
82.
82. Oh, Becca can lift her.
She doesn't mind being held.
Okay, got it.
That was silly. She just was looking around.
Oh, look at that.
83.
And you could have been a pound
Wow.
off easily.
Well, yeah,
Cool.
and with the plus or
scale's
minus
starting.
of the scale, I'd say I was exactly right.
Scale's like
82.
Or
The
2 pounds
scale's
off.
like a pound.
No,
Well, you gotta look at this.
83 pounds.
So Becca definitely likes her foal. Likes is an understatement. She is in love with this baby, and Ozark is too. This little foal has a huge personality, and she just wins your heart over right away. Becca spent a lot of time with Ozark and her new foal over the next couple days, and we've had a few comments about that. But Ozark loves Rebecca. She loves her being around, and she didn't mind one bit. She almost preferred her to be out there with them. And I think this video, without words, shows the trust and the relationship that Becca and Ozark have. And Becca did name the foal. Her name is Happy. Her registered name will be Happy Accident or Happy Little Accident. We're not quite sure yet, but her name is Happy. The idea behind the name was because Ozark was not supposed to have a foal, but the stallion and her got out, and we had a little accident. And then the other thought behind the name is Bob Ross, who was a painter. You probably know who he was. He's pretty famous. He used to say there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. And then also the sire to Happy, his name is Bob. So it just all kind of fell into place, and you wouldn't believe how the name suits her. Her personality is perfect for it. So she is Happy. So we're just gonna let this video play out. It's just really beautiful and is a really special moment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on your notifications, give Ozark and Happy a thumbs up, and check our Patreon page out. The link for that is in the description of all the videos and also in the About section of our channel.
I thought she wanted to lay down by you.
She probably needs to go hold her head.
I think so too. Ozark, you're just a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. Pretty beautiful moment. Got your two babies.
She was laying down out in the one day and I walked up there. I put the halter on her and I was she would have liked me to hold her.
I think so too. I thought that's what she's wanting. Feels good for her to stretch out though, I'm sure. She bazat. She gave you some. Don't let her kick you, like trying to get her baby up, you know?